Hey, what's up everybody? This is Eric Lindsay, board certified ocularist at Prosthetic Artists in Sacramento, California. Today I'm in my paint room. This is my favorite part of my job, where I get to do some arts and crafts. I get to paint an iris. I get to paint all my prosthetics here in this room. This is where the magic happens. So while we're working, I want to talk to you a little bit about why on earth would you get a custom-made prosthetic eye for several $1,000s when you can find on the internet, you can find an eye fitter that will provide you with a prosthetic eye, the stock prosthetic eye, for just a few $100s. There are so many reasons. There's the obvious ones, and we're going to talk about some of those reasons, and we're going to start with the fit of the prosthesis. We're going to talk about the aesthetics of the prosthesis, and we're going to talk about the general experience of seeing a board certified ocularist and why those things are advantageous. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright everybody, so what you see here is a wax copy of the impression that was made for this patient's socket. The impression was made using vinyl polysiloxane silicone material. It's a gel that hardens up in about 60 seconds. And I take a mold of the impression and cast a copy in wax. And so what I'm doing here is I am smoothing out the wax and sculpting it so that it is ready for the patient. And when it's time to fit this patient, I will sculpt this shape so that it has the best possible result. It's comfortable for the patient. It transfers as much movement from the implant as possible. It fills the voids within the socket and just looks the best that it possibly can. One of the major differences between a stock eye and a custom fit prosthetic eye is that a stock eye can leave empty voids inside the socket. When you have those voids, they create places for mucus and matter and bacteria to hang out and fester, and it eventually dries on the surface and sticks to the surface of the prosthesis, causing a biofilm that can be rough and uncomfortable. So the way to avoid that is by using the custom fit method, the impression fit method, and this will help with proper drainage, and it will also help with the aesthetics of the final result so that it looks as good as it possibly can. So let's talk about aesthetics. When a person loses an eye, and they're not the rare case that wants something outlandish or different, they want it to look as close to the original as possible. The only way to do that is to have it custom made, and the way to do that is to paint each shade, each color, each texture, lay it down so until it looks just like the other one. When I paint, I like to do it in front of the patient so that I can look at their good eye as I'm working. I can lay down each individual blood vessel. I can make the edge hard, make the edge soft. I can add texture. I can change the size of the iris, change the size of the pupil, change the shape of the iris. All these elements go into making an eye individual, because no eye is the same, and you're not going to get that by buying anything that's pre-made. Last but certainly not least is the care that you will receive when you see a board certified ocularist. In order to even consider taking the board certification exam an ocularist has to spend 10,000 hours training under a master ocularist. This means that they have spent 5 years learning and perfecting the art of creating your custom ocular prosthesis. It's worth the time, worth the money, worth the effort. If you have any questions or comments, we'd love to hear your story. Please leave a comment below.